Hi friends and welcome to Game Reactor Live. It's David Caballero with Game Reactor Spain, and as you might have guessed, I will be playing Sonic Frontiers today, the game that just released on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series and 1, and the Nintendo Switch and PC, and that means a new style for the whole Sonic franchise. It's an open world, it takes a couple of notes from Super Mario Odyssey's book and also Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it has its own personality, its own ideas, and we've got plenty of coverage of the game at Game Reactor, at your local Game Reactor site. We've interviewed Takashi Iizuka a couple of times, and we have previews, and we have reviews, and we have lots of content to cover the game and for you to make sure if this is something that you might be interested in. But at the same time, it had this bad press in the summer and in the spring, but then it released, and with those reviews, you can realize that this is a pretty actually decent game, which wasn't the case for many previous entries into the Sonic franchise, and which is a good indication when you go open world with a platforming game that in the end it is good enough, I think, production, right? I will be playing for the next full hour. I'm running a bit late today. I'm sorry about that. But I will be playing until 5:30, I think. And welcome to those joining us on the chat. I do make for a better actor for the live action version of the Hedgehog. So yeah, I haven't spoken to them yet, but they want me to feature in the third film. I know. I'm a real live-action Sonic candidate, right? So without further ado, I will be playing on PS5, and I myself was surprised when I have to remove my Sonic thing. Sorry about that. Probably use it later because I need the headphones for the Hedgehog. So I played a little bit at Gamescom, and I was pretty surprised. It wasn't Game of the Year material, but at the same time, it had so much criticism, so much bad press, as I said, that what I played was varied and entertaining, and I thought it could be a really nice, decent game, as I said. And it turned out to be, so I'm happy about that. And what I'm doing now is starting a new game with you, because I haven't been reviewing the game. So it's going to be the first full hour, and this is going to be my first time with the game proper, with the final game. And then I look forward to playing it fully at home. Okay. How can we start? Yeah, wherever. How can I start the game proper? Just downloaded it. What did I do wrong? This is a digital art book. Oh, come on. So my workmate doing the download, I think didn't download the game itself right away. Let me check that. That would be amazing, right? I can show you the book. Let me see here. That's gonna be great. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna kill him. So he actually installed the art book from the whole package you get. You get Sonic for PS5, Sonic for PS4, and the digital art book. So yeah, nice to know that I have it. But this is the game itself. So in a couple of minutes, thankfully this time around, download speeds are much better than other times with the PS5. I normally get like proper speed with the Xbox. This is an 800 mega high-speed line, and normally with the Xbox I can get most of it, but not with the PS5. So nice hat. Yeah, it's a little itchy because normally you would see it behind me with the background, so it's slightly dusty as well, but it's really nice. It's one of the best ones we have here, and I would love to go skiing with it. I think that's the main purpose, and if you go skiing with that one, you gotta go fast. So that, yeah, let me show for those joining now. It's a really nice, really blue, bida-bidi-da-bu-da, and you see it has its ears, so it's like the full thing, and then you can use this to hold it. So yeah, okay. As I said, thankfully the download speeds are pretty nice today, so no more delays. Let's go. Yeah, I want to play the game, not to see the art book, which I'm sure is good. There's a lot of art that they have to produce for this, because this is open world, and also these retro levels they have, like the open zones, etc. They had to recover some of the art from the past, and I liked some of the monsters and the sort of mechanical menace that you will face in this game. So now new game, that's what I wanted. Let's go normal. Not familiar. Familiar. I am familiar, but what would be the difference? Let's try high speed. After all, I'm familiar to Sonic. Okay. Now we have some proper intro. Dr. Eggman Robotnik.
Uploading AI program now.
Up to no good. Oh, some interference, and some of these enemies that I told you about.
It's all coming online.
The ancient secrets will be mine. And it all rhymes when you say it like that. So, you know,
Status report.
Sonic has always had some emphasis in the narrative itself.
No!
And the characters and the lore. It took Mario 40 years to recover from that mess of a movie that was released in the 80s. But Sonic, on the other hand, they've had animated series, several movies, as you know, live-action movies.
How exciting!
Pretty successful at them.
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew
Voice acting, which doesn't make it look as weird as hearing Chris Pratt as Super Mario. Your internet really is damn fast. Well, that's convenient for a Sonic game. I actually didn't check the size of the download, but that was a lifesaver. That was like, okay, everything is ready to stream. I'm running late today, half an hour to be precise, and then you start, and then you got the art book instead of the game itself, and then I downloaded it super swiftly. So yeah, true that. I was, and now we're talking. You have to think that keep in mind that the tech, this is the boost with the R2. The tech was meant for both an open world game and these sort of more scripted or limited songs in which it plays more like the classics. This is a homing attack. It's classic Sonic so far. Okay. All is scored and registered, so you can pursue the medals, right? I realized I left some items behind, and of course the time to make S medal, reach the goal, clear with rank S time, clear with 150 rings, and find all red star rings. That's the name for that item. Okay, so I can leave the cyberspace or try again, and I kind of want to try again because, you know, the moment you see one of those ranked, but those are like 10 rings, right? The moment they rank you, you want to do better. That's the arcade spirit, right? Okay, so you have to boost in the air to get that one. Oh! This one there. I don't care. That's so that you see the difference, right? This is rank B. And I'm gonna leave the cyberspace. What? Okay, that might be that my internet speed is not as fast. It's just that it was ready to play. Not like the digital art book. So perhaps the problem here, this is very stupid, is that only the playable part of the game has been downloaded. So it wasn't that fast. Let me check the... It's 25 giga. 9 minutes left, which isn't... You know, it is still damn fast. So I think I'm gonna replay this again. try and get those red stars things. I think one of them is here, isn't it? But the thing is, they are... You don't have to pick them every time. So I'm only missing 2 of them, and one of them, I know what it is, and the other one is here. Oh! Retry. Retry. Why can't I? Retry. Okay, and we'll do it. There you go. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay. It's all about the inertia. You have to get used to that. And you will enjoy the Sonic experience. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we know the last one. It's right in the middle, towards the end. You have to jump. Stick to the... Yeah! There it is. Now I got them all. Of course, it's not better because you need to clear with 150 rings. But that's sort of the way to do it. Almost there. No. You won't say I didn't train or learn the ropes. I don't know how to get those if you take the ramp. You won't get there unless not even the yay, because you need many more rings to do it. Hey, Elite Griffin, welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't been streaming. I've been doing other things for the past few weeks and months. You're playing the most underrated game of the year, and I'm happy to hear that because I really felt it. I really liked what I played at Gamescom. But of course, it was comparing to what had been said about the game so far. So this is PS5 telling you the time that's left. You never trust that. But yeah, it was double stupid on our behalf to, first of all, download the art book. And not the game. Whoa! And then to think that we had downloaded the game so fast. Why don't you pick that one up? Why? So am I supposed to sort of skip the ramp? It kind of makes sense to use the ramp to get those rings, didn't it? So you're telling me that I have to skip the ramps, which is weird. Oh, the music is so 90s style. Reminds me of both Sonic and Wipeout. Oh, then you lose them, of course. So you're telling me, really, you're telling me that you are supposed to skip it. God of War overshadowed this gem. Is it as good on Switch too? I've heard good things about the Switch version, but I haven't tried it out myself. You're supposed to skip the escalator. So you are supposed to do that in order to... I mean, I realize, but it doesn't make sense to me in terms of game design to show you the ramp in front of the ring, which is difficult to take. It would be easier to skip the ramp because you're going super high speed and it's really tricky to take the ramp or some of the elements, right? But yeah, if you guys love Wipeout, I think the best experience you can have, more so if you love the old ones, is on VR. That's amazing. It makes VR make more sense. So I really hope that Sony, that is not supporting the PSVR 1 games on PSVR 2 and the PlayStation 5, which is kind of crazy when you have that catalog. But I really hope that at least they patch or slightly remake the games that they released on PSVR 1, even for free for those who had them already. So, because Wipeout, the collection that you can play on VR, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Okay, I really want to leave. We're almost there. This is a lesson for non-fans of the series. Sonic has always had two tracks, one where you collect everything and take your time, and one where you keep the momentum and just aim to finish quick. And that's pretty true, although on the very first games I wouldn't say tracks or paths, because you could take a few detours. It wasn't as clear as a parallel sort of track. But I remember I played a lot of the Master System game, which isn't as famous and beloved as the Mega Drive games, but I love that game. Okay. We're about to leave the cyberspace and to get to know the open world. For Americans, Mega Drive is Genesis. I know, I mean, and the other day we did this unboxing video of the Mega Drive Mini 2. You can check it out at your local Game Reactor site to see what's in the box, and to see it compared versus the Mega Drive Mini 1. It's a really nice, although pricey, piece of gear for nostalgic gamers. I can leave now, finally. Is there a giveaway on the Mega Drive Mini? No, sadly. Actually, the one we unbox, that you can see at your local Game Reactor site, is the one my colleague Alberto bought for himself, which costed him more than €100, which is pretty expensive if you ask me. But we filmed that little video showing you what's in the box. All right, Sonic,
Tails? Amy?
Amy.
Oh,
It's getting too hot here, so I'm probably not gonna be able to wear these for too long,
looks
right?
like I'm the only one who made it out of that.
More so with
whatever
the
it was.
earphones. With the headphones, it looks stupid. Mortal.
Hello?
You have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent.
I don't know
Saying
how
I
many
can
games
rescue
the
my friends?
Mega Drive Mini 2 included.
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans.
Don't you tell me I have to find the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
In a
okay,
Sonic
sure.
game.
How about a little context? Hello?
Now they chose very ugly close shot for this
well,
intro
Some
with the
direction is better
ugly
than
grass.
none.
I know
Here we
you'll be
go.
running fast and you probably won't be seeing that close anymore. As I said, it looks much better from a distance. Well, you can tune the blur and rotation and turning of the center cursor, and if you find yourself having motion sickness, speaking about VR, of course the shaders and the textures look much better from this perspective. And this is the first sort of totem that you can use to reach the cyber world and to play these classic style open zones that are inspired by classic Sonic games. And the good thing is that's a meta reference, because they're actually in the game they're actually created based on Sonic himself's memories. So it's a nice nod, I think. There's 3 ancient switches on the ground. Activating them will earn a reward and unlock a part of the map. Now, what's going on with your foot, Sonic? Are you impatient? Are you feeling good? Did you drink too much coffee? What's the problem? You're so fast that you can't stop moving, right? Yeah. That's a syndrome for many people. I don't know how it's called in English. You can stop shaking your legs, and that's, for some people it's really tough and shit to have. Okay. Did I have to do anything else there? No. It was just that. Okay. There was another loop thing here. So the thing with the open world is that you will find platforming challenges here and there. Whoa. Like that. And then enemies and so on and so forth. And the camera work has to be good for them to look this nice. There's another totem here. This is train simulator. This might not make as much sense right when we have started the game a moment ago, but I remember at Gamescom that I was unlocking some of the new moves and attacks on Sonic's skill tree. So there were these combos and the things that you could do added to what you could do before. And it was my first time with the game with a lot unlocked. So it really made sense to check this training screen and to be sure of what you can do. Restless leg syndrome, it's called. Elite Griffon tells us. Which is pretty similar in Spanish. In Spanish it's piernas inquietas, if I'm correct. And restless is really pretty much a direct translation. Okay, some holographic enemies. As we learned at the open zone, I can home attack them. When enemies are defeated, they drop various items such as skill pieces and seeds. Gather enough skill pieces and they will turn into skill points. And then that's for the aforementioned skill tree. Which is really nice for a Sonic game, to be able to customize your abilities and the different moves you wanna focus on combat, focus on high-speed platforming, etc. Okay, those are balloons, so you only have one try. So far, so good. I think I'm gonna play a lot of this game. It's 5:03. I'm playing Sonic Frontiers on the PS5, and I will be doing so for the next half an hour. Because today I'm running late and dumb. Because my workmate downloaded the digital art book instead of the game. You know, he might know that I'm into art and photography, etc. But going from that to downloading the game is like a bad joke to me. Okay. Similar to Breath of the Wild, some of the challenges, and also similar to Super Mario Odyssey, are about how do I reach there. Right? So, it's simple and stupid, but some of them were more elaborate and you had to really find your way. Now that kick was pathetic. Come on, Sonic. Ooh-ha. Okay. That platform literally popped out of nowhere. Sometimes you have to move the camera for the next homing attack. If I want to get there, I don't know how to do it. Probably a combined jump or something. Let's try this way. I didn't touch that box, I promise. No, that one. So Sonic used the force. Ninja! What-o? Guardians are very powerful. So this is one thing I liked at Gamescom. Some of the Guardians were really good. Nice semi-boss battles. Study their moves to find an opening. Well, my rings of power. Let's dodge as well. Whoa. Portal gear. These gears are very important. They are crucial to the story, so don't forget to pick them up. Yeah, the shading on the cutscene looked funny. Yeah. I think it's a beautiful whole during standard gameplay, a piece. It looks cohesive and it looks good enough. I didn't break those crates, but other than that, I think it looks convincing. But then on the cutscenes where the camera gets closer, it doesn't look as beautiful. Okay. Did I miss something there? I don't know. Perhaps. There's also some interesting popping. The ancient gate seems to be locked. Turn the statue in front of the gate to proceed. All right. Some very simple puzzle in there. If you can call this a puzzle. Yeah. But as I said, there are plenty of these side platforming challenges that you might be interested in completing. Probably has to do with Sonic's health. There's another thing there. How to get there. It's pretty annoying that some of the elements pop up that blatantly because you can't see them in the distance. So, for example, those platforms that I know are there. This is no good for open world design because I really wouldn't know that they are there right now, but they are. And when I get closer, and that's something that was heavily criticized during the development. And I'm sure the Sonic team took some good notes, but they didn't manage to fix it, even though we're playing on the PS5. So that's, from a technical and also from a design and gameplay point of view, that's pretty disappointing. And I expect that to happen all the time because the little I played so far, it has happened. So you really can't rely on what you're seeing in the distance. See those. That's pretty stark. Okay, this is an important skill. The Cyclops, or the Cyloop skill, can now be learned using the skill points that have been accumulated and shown in the right of the screen. Go to skills. Well, this is for you to learn how to use the skill tree, right? So I can unlock the first one, which will be used a lot, both for enemies and to recover some of the rings when you're down, etc. You can hold and then move in circles. Run around while leaving a light trail after creating an enclosure. With the light trail and then releasing the button, various effects can happen. Yeah, Griffon asks, but you're supposed to work out where you can start to get to that place when there is like these side platforming challenges. Yes, you're supposed to find that, but at the same time, I don't think it's natural or intuitive to see those elements pop up. Not only rings can be found, but also memory tokens and seeds, perhaps rare items as well. So you click triangle like that. You press triangle, and then you do like this. So the camera is ready for that action in a more top-down view, so that you can circle around enemies Just enemies. What now? What was I supposed to do there? Don't laugh, you're falling to death. So perhaps I... wherever you're low on rings, you do that. Also remember that you can boost no matter what you're doing. So for example, if you are grinding on a rail, you can boost your grind as well. So that was pretty convenient for a boss that I faced in the desert. I'm sure this has to do with this somehow. And then you are unveiling the map. And there's an emerald chaos, a chaos emerald in there. Complete the challenges to reveal the map. Okay. Good. But what happened to my platforms here? Might be a secret of sorts. Let me try again, just in case. There's nothing here, really. And I'm gonna fall to death again. Oh wow, I wanna try that. This one here. Try the Psylocke in combat, as I said. It's also a nice tool. And again, you can boost it, so you can do like that. And you turn around and they show the weak spots. So. Looks like a throne.
Return to the digital dimension again. Use that gear to bridge the...
Sorry. So yeah, insert the portal gear, so unactivated portal can be activated. And I got one portal gear that I can use there, but before I wanted to check this out. Nice.
It is not enough to make the connection.
Need another one, right? It starts very slow for a Sonic game.
One gear.
But kind of makes sense. It's an open world, many new mechanics, freedom to move the camera around, etc. So it's a new enemy. Yeah, I did that before tutorial, so you didn't have to tell me. This is some basic combo, but then as the game progresses, you will unlock more and more moves and attacks. looks much better. Some of them are stubborn, and then they will need to use some time with them.
Use the gear as
Yeah. Gotta love how the stamina meter is pretty much a copy of Zelda's. There you go. The throne slash totem slash statue slash
as many times as it takes.
how do they call them? Portal. Okay, so let's travel to the cyberspace for some high speed, because otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep. I just had lunch and I'm sleepy, so. Waiting room where you can train your moves. This is the next gen, right? So we shouldn't be waiting for too long. Okay, so this reminds us, of course, of Sonic Adventure. Nice. Good. Oh! Not so good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You have to boost through those. Oh! Fell off. But you know, I'm pretty happy that there is a new Sonic game that is not terrible. It actually can be really good for some of you. So that makes me really happy, because we are lacking some good platformers other than Nintendo's. And I mean AAA type of thing. Oh. Let's go. There's of course some really, really nice indie offerings out there. Oh, I should have jumped there. But not so many AAA, not even AA platformers, 3D platformers. It's really good to have Sonic back. And so far, I'm honest. I think this is a game I will keep playing. It's not terrible by any means, and I think it's interesting to see how they approach the open world. Oh, the drawing of the R2 it looks like the R1, so I was pressing R1, but it's R2 is the trigger, right? So it's like, for example, this, and this to boost in the air. Oh, nice! I didn't know about that one, right? Could be here forever. Anyway. What is this? Of course, with open worlds, the secrets and the things you find around the world itself should make it way more interesting. So that's one of the things I want to check out with this game. It's also interesting that it was cloudy, but the moment we grabbed the emerald, the cow, no, we didn't. The Chaos Emerald. We did something. We opened the portal and completed the challenge, and then it's not as cloudy. It's actually sunny. And we have this that we can cross now. You never know where it's taking you. Getting cloudy again. What happened there? Sometimes they really need to show you, right? Whatever. Okay, stop. Oh, the cocos. Lovely little cute creatures. You can see them there. See? Seems like I'm collecting them. Okay, so this is officially the first Chaos Emerald you get in the game, and we get in the game. So it was pretty easy for the first one. It's gonna get tougher and tougher for the next ones, and this is a way to also make this story progress. It seems like a final boss of sorts. Oh, I'm so eagerly looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. Sorry. Tears of the Kingdom. So those notes and that aerial shot took me to Hyrule once again. From here on, Sonic is free to explore the island and gather Chaos Emeralds. Try solving nearby challenges to avoid getting lost. The second island is the one that I saw at Gamescom, and it's the desert one. This will unlock more of the map and show more paths. Nice. Okay, I have to go, but this is more or less the first full hour of the game. New characters and enemies. Probably have to do like that. Let's try. Nope. Okay, let me try this. Why isn't it working? Exactly. My son is gonna love this game. I'm sure about that. Slightly complicated to control compared to Super Mario Odyssey, but I think, you know, open world platforming is something yet to be fully explored. So again, it's really good to have this game around, in my opinion. Can be so entertaining. What is that structure? Come on. Asura. Or Asura. Wow. That's impressive, isn't it? Perhaps I can jump on it. Yep. Oh, for what? For nothing. What am I supposed to do? At the same time that I say that he's probably going to love it, I've already detected a bunch of frustrating things, right? Not just the popping of some of the graphics, but also how some of the times I fell off or the camera wasn't correctly placed. Some weird turns. Okay. There we go. Not the best camera, but let's do it. Nice music. Come on! Jump! This one's protected, but I've gone inside. And again, this is just my basic combo, but with a little bit of time, I will get to destroy that first try. Oh, not the red ones, just blue ones. Nice. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, why? Ha! No. Okay, I need to recover. Let's see if I have enough space here. No! I got the rings. Come on. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna be enough because I have to run elsewhere. Yeah. So that was Sonic Frontiers' first hour on the PlayStation 5. And as some of you missed and you want to laugh at me again, there we go. Okay. This was it. You can use this here, but I'm gonna use it like this. Okay. And now it's Sonic. Yeah. So, yeah, they're calling me for the next live-action movie as the main star in the cast. So, thanks for watching. This is Sonic Frontiers on PS5. You can also find it on PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. And for more info on the game, the review, and a couple of interviews with Takashi Iizuka, you can check your local Game Reactor site. Thanks for watching, and until next time.